Yeah, this is important. Yeah, we always know. And now, okay, and so it's and the yeah. So can you just keep it down? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
Alors, présente.
Comme l'architecte est là.
Well, basically, we would like to see the structure building our capacity as it relates to the effective and efficient use of the internet and other programs online, to see how the communication can flow. We would also like to see a situation where the group or the platform will be creating intercontinental or inter-country friendship between young people. We will also expect the forum to create a platform for knowledge sharing, an avenue where young people of another country can share their knowledge and experiences with young people of another country. Lastly, we would like to see the issue of collective advocacy. What's the power in that? We learn new methodologies, we learn from them, and they learn from us, and we all together can have a better approach in advocating.
Like for me as someone these days, I like to go into big entrepreneurship with most of us lack some of these ideas. So like we need like them people which are more advanced have this idea like to pass it to us, explain so that we can learn from them.
Us in Sierra Leone here, most of us do not understand computer well, so sometimes we find it difficult even to communicate orally. So if they can train us well how to use this computer, I think it can make communication very more simple between us and the other youth and children all over.
Peace building is very important to us as Sierra Leoneans, because Sierra Leone, we went through 10 years senseless and brutal war, rebel war in Sierra Leone. We suffered a lot as young people. So this peace that we are having after 10 years war, we would like to share this peace building with other countries like Liberia, Senegal, Burkina Faso, and with the other countries. So peace building is very important, and we may like to use particular structures in carrying out this peace building. One of the structures is through sensitization and awareness raising within the communities and among our fellow colleagues who are youths, because the youths are the most dominated population. Then they are the most violent group you can think of. Then the other means is through radio talk show. Through radio talk show, we can able to do awareness raising, communication, phone-in program within the 4 countries, within the sub-region of Africa.
One thing, I need the youth collaboration from other partners in other countries, because we know in global reporting, the youth are very engaged in other countries. If we are having lapses on this area, we can seek advice from other countries, how best they have been involved in planning policies, in giving reports to international levels, because we have international standard of reporting.
D'abord, la structure qui doit être mise en place, c'est une structure qui doit être composée essentiellement de jeunes de différents pays qui puissent se rencontrer, partager leurs expériences, bien sûr trouver des solutions, proposer des solutions plutôt pour améliorer leurs conditions de vie en général.
Organisation, une structure capable également de réunir tous les jeunes d'Afrique, mais également au-delà de l'Afrique, voire même au niveau international.
We'll be using mobile phones because that's the most common means of communication we use here in Sierra Leone. We'll be using our phones to do Facebook communication, WhatsApp, and even to do Twitter. We should
as for me, I would like to use the internet because it helps us useless to be able to read from other countries and get some factual information.
Organisation, une structure
capable également de réunir tous les jeunes d'Afrique, mais également au-delà de l'Afrique, voire même au niveau international. Donc,
the technologies like we look at, the technology more often we use our phones, and the phones are this manual type of phone. You know, we have also television, because like my village, I don't have much access with television. But
et ensuite, pour ce qui concerne la technologie qui doit être utilisée, je propose l'Internet. Parce que l'Internet permet de relier beaucoup plus les pays éloignés, et c'est beaucoup plus accessible.
We want to have access to modern things, you know, things that are just coming in, functions and other things. So you see, phones more likely soft touch, because we have these phones that have internet, and every one of us these days wants to have access to the net. Maybe like I want to join Facebook, Twitter, I want to have an email address to chat with people outside Sierra Leone.
Like some youths might involve in exchanging pornographic movies, and also some youth who cannot afford certain things like in the smartphones and the like, may want to go into prostitution just for them to have it, something like that.
Our area here, some may want to communicate positively using the media, but financial aspect is one. They can say the internet facility, I can't access a computer to browse, to send it to a friend or colleague in another country. I have no money. So this will create a problem.
Like these big men who have money, or young people, they can easily distract them by telling them that I will buy phone for you. But reminds you, nothing goes for nothing. If I buy mobile phone for you, I have to have sex with you. At the end of the day, when they have sex with them, they get pregnant. And these girls, they drop after school.
But for the manual phone, there is a game there that will not send SMS text messages. It can do those, because if I have phone and I have boyfriend, if I have phone and I have boyfriend, so but I'm under my parents, so we can talk through the phone and boyfriend. You can also he might say, hey, please come, and he might text me a text that will mislead me, that will cause me to do early sex. So it's very dangerous to us, the school-going peoples. And even inform, if you are in school, when the teacher is teaching, you cannot pay attention. Okay. So some of them will start playing with their phones, failing to listen to what the teacher is teaching them.
Right. Some criminals are on the streets, when they see you with some kind of expensive phone or phone that has internet, they will be going after you until they succeeded stealing that phone from you. And even when it rains, kind of having this electric shock when you are using your phone, and the thunder lightning tends to shock people, and sometimes they die even. And the other thing is with the social media. Maybe when you use your Facebook account, you forgot to log out, people may enter into it and then begin to post some kind of things, or to do some blackmailing, or some hackers come into your account.
Des dégâts. Et pour ce qui concerne également les télévisions, je vois que les télévisions également changent de manière très rapide même. Les filles, de même que les garçons également. Donc avec les films que nous suivons, ça peut nous métamorphoser. Avec également, surtout les films d'action, voilà, cela permet aux jeunes d'aujourd'hui, de s'intéresser surtout au terrorisme, de faire également beaucoup d'actes de violence.
I think that the structure should comprise of young people, and the structure should also look at things that are affecting young people in the countries that the structure is operating. And the structure should also focus on youth engagement in the program, in the organizations they are coming from, that these youth should be engaged at all levels, from the planning, the implementation, and also to the evaluation stage.
Not everything that you wait for government. We too, as young people, sometimes we sit down and we realize our potentials, that there is need for us to contribute as young people.
Line ministries, the governments and NGOs to know that youth in those countries are doing very well. Their lives are secure. They are enjoying their rights as youth in their country. I think they will, if they hear about those things, they will come and do the same thing in Sierra Leone, so that
the young people themselves can be involved into the structure to make it a success. Because for anything you do that is for the youth, without the youth, it's not for the youth. I believe when these young people are in the structure, they are the ones who made up of it. They can do whatever they think is right. Then I believe they may have other youth to follow.